everybody. Something I need to talk about that I don't think I've really talked about much about is the suicide threat that you will inevitably get at some point. It's pretty much a Hail Mary pass when you're starting to develop your own independence and you're pulling away from them and you're starting the exit process, and none of the traditional hoovering is working and they start to recognize that their grip is slipping. A big part of emotional abuse is getting you to feel guilty and to blame yourself. You carry a lot of guilt and blame, and because of that you feel indebted to this other person who you've wronged. That's one of the big underlying themes of abuse. And so one of the ways that they're going to try and suck you back in is with the threat of suicide, because you've been so horrible to them. They know what you're going through with the silent treatment. They know how excruciating it can be when you're going through withdrawals. They know. And they're going to sit there and they're going to recite your own symptoms to them and talk about how terrible they feel and how they're feeling. And it's going to sound an awful lot like the way you're feeling. And then they're going to be sitting there talking about committing suicide. So, first of all, if anybody ever tells you that they're contemplating suicide, you always do two things. Number one, find out where they are. Number two, call 911. Sorry, I had something pop up on my screen. The video disappeared. But yeah, step one, find out where they are. Step two, call 911. Why? Because either they're faking it or they really are considering suicide. And if you're in this state of relationship and this level of toxicity, you are not equipped at all to handle someone who's suicidal. Emergency services is very equipped. They see it all the time. They handle it all the time. Leave it to the professionals. Say, where are you? And you say, then you call 911 and tell them. Then you hang up and you say, stay put. Help is on the way. And let that be that. And then maybe the next day after everything is settled down, things will be better. Now, why would you do that if they're faking it? Well, because they're sitting there getting their jollies. She thinks I'm suicidal. This is really gonna get her. Knock, knock, knock. Police. That's gonna wake them the hell up. Narcissists don't like their abuse being made public. So they hate that because they're exposed. And they're going to get a bill for it in the mail for the false alarm that they're going to have to pay. That's great. So that's going to teach them a lesson. Don't cry wolf. Don't fake suicide, because then people are going to know about it and you're going to have to pay a bill. It's awesome. And in the event that they are serious and are really contemplating suicide, you can save a life that way, and then you don't have to live with the guilt of knowing that you ignored somebody whenever they were crying for help and you did nothing. So that is the absolute best thing you can do when somebody is suicidal, is to call emergency services and let the professionals talk them down. And you stay quiet and you stay out of it. Thank you very much for watching. Has your narcissist ever threatened suicide? Have you been through this? Has emergency services been called on you? Did you get a bill? let me know. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next video.